Okay, guys, this is another place to get ebooks from. These are books that actually exist in print, and we don't have them in our library. We have other books in the library which you're also able to check out for. Let's see, they would be due on May 31st if you checked out the books in our library. But this is always available to you. The downside of EbookCentral, and this is what we're looking at right now. Let me go back. Okay, so it wants you to sign in with your own personal login. This is different from the databases where we share a login, username, and password. Everybody uses the same. Um, that's especially on the ones that I've shown you in this LibGuide. Where for ABC Clio, we always use the same login and password, and the same for JSTOR and a lot of the databases. This one requires us to each person have their own login. So I don't go in and automatically put in all the logins from your Loyola High School logins, because it just takes too much time and not everybody is using the source. So what that means is, if you want to use this, you can click on this button here, request account, and then the system, EbookCentral, will contact me. I will create a temporary account for you, temporary password with your Loyola High School login, which is usually your email, I believe, whatever that login is. Anyway, and then I will set that up to activate it, and then I will contact you through email and tell you that it's ready. Okay, so what I suggest in the meantime, because that does take a little bit of time, you can either come to me or email me yourself and say you want an account. I might be able to get to it faster than going through the system, but you can't count on that always. So also what you might do in an email and say, look, Mrs. Hannah, I want an account to EbookCentral, and I'm also looking for some books about my research, and you could tell me your teacher's name, just so that I make sure that you're in a class that I've already talked to about this. Okay, so it doesn't really matter, just as long as you can get me whatever information I need to know so that I can help you. Okay, so if you have a question, you have your research questions, if you're looking for a specific topic, just type that up, put it in email, and send it to me. And then I will also do the search for you, and then I can send you PDF sections of the books for you. Okay? But I also would like you to, once you get your account activated, I would like you to try it out on your own so you can learn about it. Okay? So let's get going. I'll show you how it works. I already have my personal password, so I'm going to sign in. Okay. I'm looking at the world history topic of Russia and the background history and how it pertains to today. Those were some of my questions from, if you remember, from the LibGuide. So I'm going to type in, first I want to go to advanced search, just in case I need to make any limiters, that's what we call them, to narrow things down. But at first, I'm just going to do a broad search. So I'm going to try the keywords Russia and Ukraine. I don't need to put an and between. I could if I want to, but let's just try it. See what we get. Okay. Wow. The very first book shows me some promising result here. I really like this because this is called Ukraine, Crimea, and Russia. So this was back in 2014. Vladimir Putin was doing similar bad acts as he is today, unfortunately. And he was able to gain, for Russia, for his country, gain back the Crimean Peninsula. So, here we go. Let's look at this book. Okay, so if you can see, the font is a little bit light, but I'm hoping you guys can see it. Okay, so we could read it online if we wanted to. Okay, since I have an account, a personal account that I got through Loyola High School, which you can too, I can download this book either to my, actually it says get all pages and check out this book for 21 days. That's if you want the whole book. Or you can just look for PDF chapters, which are showing right here, the table of contents. Okay, so we can look at, let's just choose one of these and see what it has. You start reading some of it, okay. We want to go to the chapter beginning, I suppose, but we can just look for it. All right. These are actually pages, okay. So it doesn't really matter. You can also search within the book, okay. Looking at self-government. These are interesting. I'm just doing a preview. I haven't made any decisions yet. So I'm going to go back. Okay, so here we are. This gives us an abstract, which is a summary of what the book is about. And we can download the book, but we'd only get it for 21 days. And you can add it to your bookshelf. So we're not trying to take the whole book and download it. This is the key point, is if you're trying to take the whole book, we have copyright issues, and they're willing to let us check out the book for 21 days. Okay, we can have it access to it. So instead of downloading it, if you don't want to chop it up into different chapters, which you can keep, which I would be able to, if I were doing a search for you, I could go through and actually we'll make it look like this. I'm going to read it online for right now. Okay, so let's say I like the beginnings of this book, the Triangle of Conflict. These are the title pages, and this gives us our citation information. There's our table of contents. I'm just going to type in the word peninsula. Bring up, there we go, introduction. So this is good. Crimea, that's the peninsula on in the Russia and Ukraine area. Okay, so here they're talking about chapter 2. They're giving us a preview of what these things are about. Okay, so let's just say, take these. I could actually download this. If we click up here at the top, okay, PDF. And we change it to MLA. And I can open the PDF. Okay. And I could actually download it. Okay. So there are ways. I'm not going to go through each and every way here because you won't be able to do that just yet. So I'm just letting you know that I can actually run a search for you, and I can send you sections of this book, okay, based on the question that you give me, of the things you're looking for. Okay, so I'm kind of doing the search for you instead of you. That's just to get you something quickly before your account is totally activated. Okay, so I wanted you to know that there are ways to get this information, and you can get it from me until we can get you full access to this resource. It's a wonderful resource because you literally have access to hundreds of thousands of books that can't possibly be put in our library here at Loyola High School. All right? So I encourage you to reach out and try to get that account. You can talk to me, you can email me, or you can go to the site and click on the button that says register for an account. Okay? So bye-bye for now.